Namaste everyone. How are you all? Hope everyone is taking good care of your health. Right? My name is Rekha Kurekar and today I am here with a new topic that is organization that help us. Right? So before learning the chapter, we should know what are the objectives of our learning. Today, in this we are going to learn about what are government organizations, the functions of the banks, what are deposit, paying slip, checks, loans, and interest. Now, what are the functions of the police, healthcare, and education system? What do you mean by NGO and functions of NGO? And what are the difference between government organizations and NGOs? Next is, before proceeding, we should know what is organization. In simple word, it is a group of people who work together to help other people, right? So single person cannot help the other person who is in need. So for that, the group of people have to come together, set up an organization and help each other, right? Now, after the organization, you should know what are the types of organizations. There are two types of organization. One is government organization and non-governmental organization. There are two types of organizations. Yes. So before that, we should understand how these both the organizations are different to with each other. The first one is government organization. The organization that work under the control of the government are called government organizations. That means a set of rule is set up by the government and these rules are followed by the organization. Right? So the organization that work under the control of the government are called government organization. Now, in this case, non-governmental organization, they are not following any rule of the government. They are not a part of the government. They individually, they are doing their work, right? So proper definition is, while the organization that are not a part of the government are known as non-government organizations, or simply it is called as NGOs. Yes. Now, one by one, we are going to study. As we know, organizations are of two types, government organization and non-government organization. So first we will focus on the government organization. Now, before that, we should know what is government, right? Now, the proper definition of the government is a group of people who govern a country or a state. It takes decisions on behalf of citizens to look after the country. Whatever decision has to be taken, it is taken by the government. Next. Yeah. Remember that there are separate government departments. Now you know what is government, right? Now, in that government, there are different departments are there. Okay. Now, what are these departments? The first one is bank, police, healthcare, and education. Again, I'll repeat. It is bank, police, healthcare, and education. So these are the four departments that works under the government. As you can see the pictures here, you can see the police, you can see the education, like books are there, board is there. And I can see the bank here, and you can see the doctor doing the checkup, right? Now, these every departments have their own work to do, own rules to follow, right? The police will not work as a doctor, or educationist will not work as a banker. So everyone is different from each other and they are doing their own work. Yes, whenever you go out with your parents, you must have seen these banks, right? These are some of the banks you must have seen. Okay, so first topic that we are going to study under government organization is bank. Yes. Now bank, when you say the word bank, what comes in your mind? Yes. Money, cash. Yes. When we have money, when your parents earn money, when you have extra money, what we do? Before that, what are the uses of money? Yes, money is very important in our life, right? Yes. So money, with the help of money, we can buy many things. You can buy clothes, food, your car, bicycle, there are many things. Without money, no one will give you anything free. So for that, you need to do a good job. So after doing some hard work, after doing the hard work only, you will get a money. Now, out of this money, your parents keeps some money in the bank. Now, why they keep this money in the bank? Yes, you should understand and you should know this. They keep money in the bank for two reasons. First, for the safety of money, right? And second is banks pays interest on the money people keep there, right? When you are having extra money, if you keep it at home, what will happen? You know, the robber may come and take it away. So just to avoid it, what we can do, that money can be kept in the bank safely, right? Now the second is, when you keep this money in the bank gives you interest on this. Now what is the interest? We will see in the next slide. Yes, when you go to bank, right? We what we do, we deposit the money. We go there and we keep money in the bank. Now, directly we don't go to the bank and we keep money. There is some procedure to be followed, right? So, for depositing the money, we need to fill one form that is called deposit slip or pay in slip. Okay, before that, when you go to bank for depositing, one account will be there, a bank account will be there, okay, and that bank account specifies and maintains a record of a person's money in the bank. Yes, this bank account will tell you that account is in whose name, how many money is there, when it is withdrawn, when it is deposited, whole everything it is there in that bank account, right? Next is, yes, just now I said to deposit the money, we need to fill pay in slip. This is one format given of the pay in slip, wherein you have to mention the account number, you have to mention the date, you have to mention the contact number, the branches. Now, one bank having many branches, right? So you have to mention which branch it is, then how many notes you have deposited, like 1000, how many notes, 500, how many notes, 100, how many notes. So this full pay in slip you have to fill and then deposit the money. Next is, now you have deposited money, but whenever you required, right, whenever you are in need of money, you have to withdraw the money, right? So for withdrawing money, what you are going to do, you are going to use checks. Now what is a check? A check is a written instruction to a bank to make payment of a given amount from bank account written on specially printed form. Now this is again the format of the check, wherein it is written pay. There you have to write the pay name, amount in words. You have to write the date, you have to write the amount there. Then you have to sign down. It is given the check number, MICR code, account ID, transaction code. So this is one of the format given. This check you have to fill it to withdraw the money. Next is, yes. Now, some people want extra money for their need. Like if I want to build a big house, but I don't have money. So where I will go? I will go to the bank and ask for some money. That money is called as loan. Okay. Now the bank people, what they will do? They will give you money, right? They will give you money, but on that money they will charge some extra interest. Yes. Now what is exactly the loan? The money lent by banks to people. Okay, the money which is given to the people for their need or for their use, that is called a loan. However, banks charge extra money along with the loan amount from bank, and this extra amount is called as interest. Now, why we take a loan, right? There are different reasons to take a loan. Yes. Home loan, as I said, if I want to build a big house, I need to take the home loan. Then I need it if I want it for some personal use, right? I can take a personal loan. I can take a business loan if I want to set up a business. So I can take a business loan. Then if I want to buy a big car, so I have to take auto loans. Farmers take the loans for farming. Students, if you want to go abroad or if you want to go for higher studies, if you don't have money, then you have to take the student loan. Yes. Now, money can be withdrawn through automated teller machine. You must have seen this teller machine. I know you must have gone with your parents anytime to the ATM. We call it as an ATM machine, right? So we can withdraw and you can check the balance also. How much money you are having. That also you can check here. What it is exactly, it is a special machine that has a money inside it, right? So for that you need to use one ATM card. Yes, so without ATM card and money inside in the bank, you cannot withdraw money. So for that you need an ATM card. What is ATM card? It is a special plastic card that helps people to withdraw money from their bank account at an ATM. So every time you don't have to go to bank for withdraw. So if you have an ATM card, you can withdraw the money. It is having a password. You have to enter the password. Some procedures are given that you have to follow and you can withdraw the money. Now you can see on the ATM card there is a bank name, there is an account number, there is an ATM number, there is a validity like in by which year it is going to be valid and card holder name. Next is, yes. So till here we have studied about the bank under government organization, right? Now our next topics are police, healthcare and education under government organization. And this we are going to study in the next video. Till then, see you everyone.